Hello everyone. In this video presentation, we will learn about the creation of videos using OBS software tools. Now, let's see outlines of the video presentation. So first, understand different screen recorder softwares. Second, introduction of OBS. Third, features of OBS. And fourth one, initial setup of OBS. Now let's see learning outcomes of the presentation. So first, we will be able to understand the use of screen recorder softwares OBS and to create our own videos using OBS. Now let's understand different screen recorder softwares. So there are a number of screen recorder softwares available in the market like OBS Studio, Cam Studio, Screencast-O-Matic, DU Recorder, iSpring Suite, ShareX, etc. and many more. So now let's understand introduction of OBS, that is the Open Broadcaster software. OBS Studio is a reliable, free and open source software suite for recording and live streaming. It works with the multiple sources like display capture, window capture, image and other things and mix between them to create seamless broadcast. OBS does not add the watermark. That means most of the companies add the logo of the software in the recorded video as a watermark for the advertisement purpose. But OBS, it does not add any watermark. Now let's see the features of OBS. First, free. So there is no need to pay for the software. It is a totally free of cost. Next is the open source. So anyone can use the software under the GNU's general public license. So you can download it from the internet and you can use it. Now, third one is a straightforward setting. So OBS contains some recommended setting, that is a default setting. If you are the beginner in the OBS Studio, then you can use the default setting for your recording. There is no need to experiment with any setting. So it is a straightforward setting. It does not add the watermark. So it does not add the logo of any software or software company in the recorded video. So it does not add the watermark. It is used for the live streaming as well as the recording. It is available for multiple operating system platforms. That means it is available for the Windows, Mac OS and Linux also. Now let's see the initial setup of OBS. So first, get your presentation ready before the recording. If you want to record some presentations which contains a PDF, PPT, browser, Google Slide, so be ready with that presentation document. Now, if you are first time using the OBS Studio, then select the Optimize for recording in Auto Configuration Wizard. When you first time open the OBS Studio, it will ask for you Auto Configuration Wizard. So in that, you can choose the Optimize just for recording instead of the streaming. Next, select Rest setting as a default and you can proceed for the record. We will configure the setting later as per our need. Next is a check mic. So select the right source if having the more than one mic for our recording. Now let's see the important settings. So go to the file menu, select the settings sub menu. So this type of diagram will be appeared on your screen. So this type of window consists the setting window which contains number of options or number of tabs available at the left side of the setting window. That is the general, stream, output, audio, video, hotkeys and advanced. So let's see the first video. So video, choose the video size resolution is the 1280 into 720 and FPS is the 30 FPS which is the standard one. Next, select the output. So in the output, Select output mode as a simple. There are two output modes, simple and advanced. You keep the output mode as a simple. Next, recording quality. So high quality, medium file size, recording format. There are a number of recording formats available for the videos. So use MP4, and encoder, use the encoder as a hardware encoder. So in the Linux system, hardware encoding may be absent, so you have to choose the software as an encoder. Now let's see the third, that is the hotkeys. Hotkeys, so it avoids the OBS Studio interface recording. So you can set hotkeys for start recording, stop recording, pause and pause, show hide resources, and many more things. So you can see the recorded lecture in the file menu, in that show recording submenu like this. Okay, you can see in the diagram the option show recording is available in the file menu. So keep in mind, you can do multiple recording of shorter duration and merge them into a longer one using the video editors like OpenShot. So OpenShot, it is also a freeware video editor tool. You can use it for the merging or trimming videos or any editing of the videos. Now let's see how to add the sources in the OBS for the recording. So when you open the OBS user interface, you will get the sources window in the user interface, which is appeared in this slide. So it consists of 5 buttons at the bottom, plus, minus, then properties, move up, move down, etc. So plus, it is used to add the sources in the sources window. Minus is used to remove the sources from the sources window. Then next one is a properties. You can select the particular source and check its property or change its property by using the properties button. Then move up and move down, these are the two buttons which are generally used to move the sources up and down. So see, to record our screen, how we can add the sources. So click on the plus symbol in the sources window and select the display capture as a source. In a Linux operating system, you may have to select screen capture in place of the display capture. To record a specific application like Adobe or presentation, click on the plus symbol in the sources window and select window capture and select the specific window for the window capturing. Now, if you want to add webcam in your screen, then click on the plus symbol in the sources and select video capture. Resize the window of the video capturing device and move it to some corner. If you want to delete a particular source, then select the particular source in the sources window and click on the minus symbol in the sources window, or you can just press the delete button after selecting a source. Now let's see all other things in the next demo lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.